Stop touching my leg.
That was you. My leg has been here the whole time.
Yeah, but
and
can I just say, my legs
with your
are literally...
dirty little toes.
No, I'm just
Look
saying.
at them.
No. Yeah, but you literally stretching your legs out like that all the way over to my side.
I'm just sitting like a woman.
Got like that.
Are you being sarcastic?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Are You Being Sarcastic podcast. I'm here with, introduce yourself.
I'm Hannah.
Hannah, full name please.
Hannah Davis.
Hannah Davis. And basically we don't have any topics for this video, so we're just going to wing it. We did try and film this last week.
We have, yeah.
Last week? Week before last. And it didn't really go to plan.
No, it didn't.
Because
Why is that, Ellis?
Because I didn't press record on the microphones. I was recording out of my laptop microphone. Anyway, we're going to move past that.
Yes.
So we have already spoke about some of the stuff, but we're either going to repeat it or I can't really remember what we spoke about.
No, neither.
But we're just going to wing it basically. So Hannah, would you like to start by telling the lovely people how we know each other?
How do we know each other? I guess through... Because you're the year below me.
Oh, I just thought you dropped that in. I'm so much older than you. You're not actually that much older than me.
I'm 3 months older than you because I'm an August baby.
Yeah, but you're like the youngest in your year. And I'm not the oldest in my year, but...
December's quite...
Yeah, I'm up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, yeah, we met
through drama.
Yeah, through the amazing production that was Alice in
told you not
Wonderland.
to
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
this.
So, how was it like being Alice in the school production of 2015?
I don't think I really was Alice, was I?
No, you was.
I wasn't really in
you
it.
shared the role. So for those of you who don't know, me and Hannah both do drama, and her breakout role was Alice in Alice. It was called Alice, wasn't it?
It was.
And the production didn't really go to plan.
It really didn't.
It really didn't.
It wasn't drama in the end, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Because basically our drama teacher left and the dance teacher took it over. The dance teacher was basically just cut everything out and was like, we're just going to make it dance now.
Show. And I was there like... I can't really dance. So
and then everyone was
I guess I'm not in it.
Dance shaved the production. And it was, you didn't really save it. You kind of ruined it. But,
Ooh.
No, dancing is good, but like...
It was supposed to be a drama production.
And March is for the dance show. December's for the real performance.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, we met through the production, and then I wouldn't say we were properly friends until like sixth form.
Yeah, but I don't even know really how. It just kind of...
Well, we knew each other anyway, and we'd always kind of speak. Like, you had a massive crush on me, so...
Well,
like,
exactly.
No.
Absolutely not. Other way around.
Yeah, I don't think so. But, so we were more friends in sixth form, and then we kind of... Because we both done drama at A-level, so we were kind of friends then, weren't we? I was part of your Arto piece.
You were, yeah.
Where you... scared the living hell out of me.
It was really good. We all got full marks for that.
It was really good. I'm
just going to put it out there. It was really good.
It was quite good. Anyway, so the main topic of this podcast is going to be, because you're at university.
I am.
At UEA.
UEA, University of East Anglia, yes.
Got it right this time.
I know, well done. You didn't last time.
And I'm going to university, and there's been quite a few questions that I've wanted to ask, but I've held off asking, because obviously recently I've been like applying for accommodation and doing all the finance stuff. So I have quite a lot of questions. So you're just going to, basically, this is going to be like a little help session for me.
Perfect.
On going to
I'll be really honest.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people aren't honest.
I'm already a bit scared.
No, I won't scare you. You
might scare me.
I won't. It's a great
nervous.
Experience. There's nothing bad I could say, but yeah.
We're going to different uni, so...
Yeah, I guess.
You go to uni with like farmers.
I do not go to uni with farmers. No, most of the people that go to my uni are from like London, Essex or Kent. Like, they're the three that like
Sandy.
Everywhere. And Sandy. Nobody knows where Sandy is.
Right, so let's start by saying, like, I mean, what do you do at uni first?
I study nursing.
Nursing.
Student nurse,
Which do you like?
I love it.
Why?
Pieces. Why do I love it? That's such a broad question. It's just, like, I can't see myself doing one of these, like, sort of really, like, academic subjects where you just sort of are constantly doing essays, and like at the same time I would have loved to study something like drama or something, but
why didn't you study drama? Because you like drama.
I really enjoy drama, but I don't see it as my career path.
You were going to study psychology at one point, weren't you?
You keep telling me this. I was never going to study.
When I asked you in year 12.
Never. I was going through different healthcare subjects. It was never psychology. I hated psychology A-level. I would not have done it at university.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely not.
You wanted to be like a therapist at one point, though, didn't you?
It was like different things, like physiotherapist, occupational therapist. Like, I went through different stages, but I just ended up in nursing.
Ended up in nursing,
yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
So what specifically do you actually like about, like, if you had to say one thing about, like, the reason to go to uni, would it be like the social bit or like the qualification? Because I'm not really going for the qualification, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, no,
like,
fair
the qualification
enough.
is it's a nice bonus, don't get me wrong, but I kind of just want to move out. I've always wanted to live in a city, especially London. I think it's like one of the nicest places in the world. I want to kind of just put off my life for 4 years, really.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. A lot of people do. I think you have to find the right balance.
That makes me sound really stupid. It's not just that. I do want to get the qualification, but like, I'm just not really.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I think you have to find the right balance between, like, your social life at uni and sort of like being in accommodation with people and living with people and moving away from home, and then you also need to find the balance between that and, like, your academic life and, like, what you're doing in your subject, because you've got to love what you're doing, otherwise you can love your social life so much, but I have friends that just hate what they're doing and then you end up dropping out.
Do you have a lot of free time at uni, would you say?
Most people, yeah. Sort of in my course it's a bit more heavy going because you're, like, on placement a lot and stuff, so I do have a bit of free time, yeah, but, like, most people have a lot of free time.
Right, because that's another thing that I've been looking at recently is I'm getting a transfer from where I work now, which is a retail store. I won't name names, but and I'm getting transferred to to Oxford Street. So I'm going to be working on Oxford Street. I know, it's quite cool.
Don't you get paid so much more for working on Oxford?
Not so much more, but you do get paid a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more because it's London.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I went in there on Thursday, and he was like, "What's your availability?" And I was like, "I don't really know how much I'm gonna be able to work."
You'll figure that out in, like, the first week, though.
But do you reckon? Because you didn't work at uni, did you?
No. Well, I was on placement. Technically, that's work, but I wasn't getting paid.
Getting paid, yeah.
No, but I have a lot of friends that did work, and they were absolutely fine. I think it's good to get a job because you do have a lot of free time and it sort of gives you something to do, and especially you'll always be free on weekends.
Recently,
your what?
My finance came back, like how much maintenance zone I'm going to get. It's
is
not
it
great.
Okay?
It's not great.
Is it not?
It's the bottom one.
Oh gosh,
but it's the bottom one. I
can't even think what the bottom is. It's like $4,000.
Well, I thought that, and mine came back as like 3,900.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not 3,900, 5,900.
Oh,
and
okay.
I remember looking at it thinking, that's not too bad, that's about average. But then I looked on the internet, and there's one for living in London, and then one for not living in London, and that is the bottom for living in London. I was like,
no, you're right, actually,
Yeah, so I wasn't too happy with that.
Gosh,
but,
do you know how much your accommodation is a week?
Yeah, it's
going to be ridiculous.
170.
Okay, mine was 150, but mine was, like, one of the expensive ones. I don't know why, it was a shithole, but
yeah.
It was one of the more expensive ones for some reason. Yeah.
But I suppose it's not too bad. Do you get double bed? No. I've got double bed.
Do you?
Yeah,
well,
and ensuite. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I had an ensuite. Oh,
that was one of the things. That was one of the things that when I
get a double bed this year, but that's not halls. Yeah, that's like my own house.
Yeah. What is happening with that then? Did you?
So next month, like 1st of September, move into my own house with, like, 6 of my best mates.
6 of your best mates that you met. Are they? Did you live with any of them in the first
2
year?
of them lived with, and 3 of them just mates.
3 of them just mates that you've met on the same course or something.
None of them do the same course as me, but 4 of us are health. We've got a paramedic, nurse, occupational therapist, and doctor.
So if there's any injuries in
you're sorted.
Yeah, that's fine. So when I come and I get really shit-faced and then I fall over or something,
that would be insane. I need to show you
how
to do it.
Do you all wear your little uniforms around the house and stuff? And
well, I don't know. We haven't moved in yet, but maybe that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
So
God,
no. Right. So speaking of accommodation, you stopped your year before coronavirus. March, yeah. And you got kicked out of your. Did you get kicked out, or did you have the choice to stay?
I had the choice to stay, but what's the point of me staying? And I got
Did anyone stay in your room?
Not in my flat.
Apartment, flat. Wait, what's it called?
Some halls of residence, whatever. But a couple of people did, obviously, across the uni, but I chose not to. And also, I got about $2,000 back for not.
All right, so you did get money back.
Yeah,
that's all right then.
I know, exactly. A lot of people didn't though. It's really cheeky.
Yeah, that's fair enough. One of the things that I'm worried about going to uni is because of Rona. I'm not getting Freshers Week.
So many people have said this to me, and honestly, I feel so bad.
Bad for me. Is it genuinely that good?
Like,
do you not think they'll just move Freshers Week until the first week the club's open?
The best, I can imagine they'll do something for you, and there will still be, like, freshers fairs and stuff by the sounds of it. But if I was to go back and have freshers now, like in second year when I've made my mates and stuff, it would be like insane. It would literally be the best week of my life, because it was like the first week you move into uni and you don't know anyone.
Yeah.
It is really good, but maybe possibly like not as good as people make it out to be.
Right.
And you won't stay friends with people you make in freshers.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people do, but
Some people
I haven't.
do,
yeah.
But it's a good way to kind of just get yourself into it.
Yeah.
I feel like once you've seen everyone just drunk out of their minds, it's like you build that kind of...
Literally, I went to go say hi to my flat and I was so timid and shy.
Yeah.
And then the drinks came out and like everyone was chatting and it was so much better. So that is the positive. But honestly, the funnest nights I had...
people had really big guests the first week, didn't they? Like
we had... Oh, God knows who we had. We had a lot of Love Island stars.
Oh, did you?
Like,
but still,
Big Nasty.
Oh, right, see, that's still sick.
But like
though.
when you're drunk, it's like, wait,
exactly.
it's crazy, yeah.
And like that's UEA. Like I'm going to be in London, and I'm not trying to slate your uni, but like I just
I'm trying to slate your uni.
such a shame that I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that is so
that
is so rubbish. Yeah.
And I'm really worried about moving in and like
no, fair enough.
Seeing everyone for the first time.
Like,
did you guys kind of just all kind of get to know each other, or did you, when you first moved in, like sit down and all have a chat and like introduce yourselves?
We did try, and there was like a lot of events that tried to make people do that. So you'd like go down to like some events as your flat and you'd sit and play some games and have a drink, and they were all a bit forced and a bit cringe-worthy. You sort of just find your people. Like my flat had 13 people in.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of people.
Is that the most you can have?
It was at UEA.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine flats with more than that, to be honest. No. But so you sort of, when there's 13 of you, you're sort of bound to have a couple of friends, like fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But I sort of found my group.
A lot of people that you don't like.
True. There was nobody
that you hated.
No.
Is there anyone that you didn't really get on with?
Yeah, but I think that just happened. Not that I'd never.
Do you want to name any names?
So basic. No.
Carol, if you're watching.
There was like some people that like I wouldn't really bother making conversation with, just because like they wouldn't want to make conversation with me either. It wasn't like anything against them.
Was there like a main group in there that was fun, and then others that just kind of do their own thing?
So it was the 6 of us, like really close. So 4 boys and me and my best friend Alex, 2 girls. We were really, really close, and then everyone sort of had their own little groups. There was like another group of 3 girls, and then like, but we were we were the 6,
Right, okay.
Just because I think
fair enough.
Automatically the party people sort of like, because we were always in the kitchen, we were always socialising, we were always having a drink. Like I was going to say,
would it
like
be every now and again, like would you be in the kitchen, then like the 3 girls would like be in their own room?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but not like in a mean way.
No,
like,
just like
they just didn't want
like
to.
you.
They just didn't like me.
Right. Oh, you've just kicked it.
Kicked what?
You just kicked the thing.
Sorry.
Can you move it back? Why would you? The thing is, you don't even realise you do it.
Stop.
Further back. Sorry.
Bullying.
So heavy-handed.
I know.
No, it needs to be further that way.
Further what way?
Yeah, that's fine. People are going to see how much of a diva I am, aren't they?
Please put this in.
Yeah. Sorry. Right, Hannah. Now I'm going to pretend like I like you again.
Put it back on.
Yeah.
A-level drama on that.
Right, one of the questions I was going to ask you, that isn't, I can't really ask you anymore, is how you managed, because you were in a relationship before you went to uni.
I was.
And you're not anymore. And I was planning on asking you how you managed to kind of maintain it, being in it, which you can still answer, but you're not in the relationship anymore.
Yeah, but
Which no one actually told me, to be fair, because I'm friends with you and your boyfriend. I went to London with him on Thursday.
You're not naming his name.
Well, I don't know.
He's really secretive.
Yeah,
fair enough.
And I took a video of him and I sent it to you, and then you replied with, "We're not going out anymore." And I was like, I thought it was a joke because it's something you would probably say.
It is something I'd say, yeah.
But yeah, that surprised me. So and we don't have to go into it. But what is the secret? No, what is the how did you manage to stay at uni? Because you didn't speak that much, did you?
we were never like one of those couples that like were constantly messaging each other.
Even when you were here at sixth form.
No, 100%. I'm just one of these people with everyone. Like, if you want to talk to me, then just meet up with me. Like, I hate all the small talk and like, you know, when you get in with someone, you talk to them
like,
and it's so
FaceTime
dead.
or something.
Exactly. If you need to be like we FaceTimed a lot, but like we'd hardly ever message. Like the odd message, how was your day and that. But you know, I feel like there's not like
you speak to him every day though?
No, I don't think so. I mean, more or less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'd call at the end of the day or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just like check up on each other. But I think there isn't like a secret to like, how did you keep your relationship at uni? Like, at the end of the day, if you like someone enough, you're going to stay with them through uni. Yeah. And if you don't like someone enough, then you're not going to stay with them through uni.
This is getting a bit salty now.
No, not at all. But like, it's like so many people ask me like, oh, did you cheat on him whilst you were at uni? And it's like, well, no, because if I wanted to cheat on him, then I didn't like him enough, and therefore I would have broken up with him. Like, that's so dumb.
That's not what everyone thinks about it. That's not everyone thinks. They're like, I still want the relationship, but I also really want to have sex with that girl. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
No, I just can't do
it. No, neither can I. I'm not saying that. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're trying to justify yourself.
No, I'm just saying. You know, I can. People don't always think about it, do they?
No.
Do you think uni's going to be a different experience single though than in a relationship? Because I was speaking to someone the other day. Genuinely, this is their main reason. No,
sorry, I was scared of something.
I don't really, get involved in relationships and stuff.
Fair enough.
I was speaking to someone, and their genuine main reason. In fact, I might even shout him out. His main reason for going to uni is literally just so he can just sleep with loads of people. I'm pretty sure he will say no, but it is. Mm-hmm. So do you think it's going to be different?
I'm so glad that you shouted him out.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I might bleep the name.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I reckon you should. That's a little bit. Yeah.
No. So well, I mean, what do you think about that? Is there some people that do that?
Oh my God, 100%. Yeah. Not really me, but
no. Well, obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't know.
You said not really. You said not really. No, not really me. Every now and again, I might bring someone back, but
no. Oh God, yeah. Like constantly when you're in the club, like honestly, hundreds of boys like. You want to come back to my place?
Really? Even with you?
No, I do.
So I don't mean that like.
Yeah, no.
Well, you're in a relationship.
No, yeah, but you'd just be like, no, I have a boyfriend.
All right.
Also, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to get killed. But a lot of people.
Because uni
their body count goes up like.
Yeah. But you're there for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And you're just surrounded by people your age.
Yeah.
They haven't got a family. Not really. They're literally just at uni, just studying like.
You have.
You can understand
a whole
why.
new life of independence as well. Like, if I said to my mum back at home, like, "Oh, mum, I'm going out to see a boys' night, and, like sleep over," she'd be like, "Oh." Whereas at uni, like, you don't have any of that. You're so like secretive, and you live your own life.
It's most people's first time on their own, so they've never.
I'd say pretty much everyone's. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, and it's difficult. Kind of bringing people back to your house when because people have just moved out, so you kind of just like. Nice to have your own space and not be bothered by your parents and.
No, 100%. I think I'm not saying you should just go to uni for that. Like,
I'm so sorry. My thing's about to run out of battery, so I need to charge the laptop.
Okay.
Bear with.
A little bit skanky.
Sorry about that.
Wait for a sec.
Yeah, also, just to clarify, because we just mentioned, it is very hot in this room. Yeah, so if we look sweaty...
it's what, 34 degrees outside or something crazy?
And also this room is not have any, like, air
and we've got big beaming lights on us,
exactly. So... Yeah, so just if we look sweaty, we are.
I am... Yes! We
right,
are.
back to the topic at question. Mm-hmm. What was we actually speaking about?
Just uni, but I can't...
Just uni in general.
Quite recall what
we were talking about having sex at uni. Yeah. Or
delightful
boys.
Conversation. Or boys,
Not for me, but I don't mean, or boys, whatever.
Do you want to tell me something? Yeah.
No, so I feel that some people do that, for that reason.
Yeah, and I was saying like, I don't think you should just go to uni to do that, but at the same time, that is part of the experience.
Yeah.
100%. A lot of people find relationships.
Exactly, yeah, and also another big experience from uni is you do a lot of the alcohol. You do a lot of that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. You were telling me the other day about these, which I done one of them shots, by the way.
The abortion shot.
The abortion shot.
It's
I don't know if I got it right or not.
It's literally just a Serrano and you did it vodka and milk. Firstly, how drunk were you? Secondly,
vodka and milk.
Was it nice?
It just tasted like vodka, really shit vodka. You didn't really get the milk.
No, right. You have this Serrano in here. Do you want to get some milk and we should do it? Oh no, I got it all down me. It's well nice, isn't it? No? I feel like I should teach you a lot. Like, I feel like I should teach you some like drinking games and stuff. So then when you go to uni, you're like,
do you actually do drinking games? I feel like it's just in movies, or is there actual like fully drinking games?
Prees, which is the best bit of a night out.
Yeah, which is just going to be my whole night out. You do realise when I go.
That's what I was going to say to you though. Like, that's the best bit of a night out. So you obviously are missing out a lot.
I feel like it's the best bit when you look back on the night.
True.
But it's because you're going somewhere.
But there was a lot of nights where we'd be getting.
Stop touching my leg, please.
Sorry, it was one time.
No, it's been twice now. You've touched it twice.
I'm sorry. You make me sound like such a creep. Yeah. Oh, now you've made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry, you were saying. What was you saying?
About prees being the best bit of a night out. Yeah, but there would be nights out where like we would be getting ready for a night out. We'd be having prees, and then we just end up having prees till 5 a.m. and just wouldn't even bother going out. Like, did have quite a few times. Yeah. Prees are the best bit, especially if you're going to make them good.
Quite mums.
No, my friendship group at uni is not mum. I have mixed.
What? But your friendship group here are quite mums.
No, they're not. If you knew us, we're not.
No, you're still a bit mummy, a bit you're a bit mums.
I really don't think we are. If you came out on a night out with us,
you don't go on nights out. You just sit in the garden.
That was during coronavirus. Yeah. How do you expect me to go on? I went on night out last week for my birthday.
All right, fair enough. Thanks for the invite. Carry on.
I actually did invite you.
No,
thank
you didn't.
You. I messaged you saying, "Come to Spoons," and you were like,
"Yeah." While you're shit-faced, come to Spoons, please. That's not really an invite, is it? I was at home.
Yeah, and you went, "I never go to Spoons," and then the next week. Where were you?
I don't think I said I'd never go to Spoons.
You did. I promise you said that. And I said, I thought you never went to Spoons. No. You were like, I always go to Spoons.
This just shows how drunk you were, because I didn't say that. Oh, I said I'd never go to Spoons at the weekend because I work the weekend.
Oh,
so actually,
maybe. I was
shut your face.
Very drunk.
Yes, you was quite drunk.
Anyway,
what was it? Good.
What was
you
can
speak
about?
Do you know what I forgot to ask you actually? No, do you know what I forgot to ask you?
How's my birthday?
Yeah, no, I've already asked. Have I? I said happy birthday to you. No, you've had another driving lesson.
I've had quite a few driving lessons now.
All right, because the first time we done this podcast.
It was the day of my first one.
Yeah, you'd done one. So how many have you done since then?
5?
Oh, quite a lot then. Are you on, like one a week?
One a week. Yeah, only one a week.
Was it 5 weeks ago?
I think it was 4 weeks ago, yeah.
All right. So, how's it going then?
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like the first few driving lessons are really good and you're like learning loads of stuff. And then you get to a point, I think it's about kind of 5 or 6, when you feel like you're not learning that much more and you're a bit shit.
That.
You're not very good at driving. And
you're not confident enough.
No, exactly.
Yeah, all of my friends have said that. Well, I'm going to have like a couple more lessons here, and then when I go back to Norwich, I'm going to be learning there. But I wanted to get lessons in here because I know... There? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because otherwise I'll like come back in like Christmas holidays and try and learn again. It will all have gone.
You should have started learning right at the start of lockdown. Oh no.
Yeah, but driving lessons aren't going ahead. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then, like, hopefully could have passed before uni.
It's difficult to learn when you're at uni, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially on my course, yeah. But, like, hopefully because I'll have, like, a few lessons under my belt, like the basics.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be as bad, especially driving in Norwich. Like, I mean, most of it's country roads, but if you go, like, into the city centre, it's like...
City centre?
You didn't know that Norwich had a city centre last time, yeah.
I didn't think they were a proper
city. I was like, oh my God.
Because I see Norwich
I think you get very confused between Norfolk and Norwich.
No, I know Norfolk. I know like Hunt Stanton and Heacham and that. I go to Hunt Stanton quite a bit. I'm going there on Friday.
It's lovely. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been there, like my family. My nan's got like a lodge down there.
Oh, cute.
Oh, it's just turning into
such like an old woman chat.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, no, Norfolk I know is quite like West Country. Yeah, never. No. East. Sorry. Yeah. East. Sorry.
It's literally like.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know how I stopped to think of that.
West Country is like Bristol and.
Yeah, like proper farmers.
Yeah. What was I saying? No, Norwich. I knew Norwich is like the biggest place in Norfolk. I just didn't know if it was. I didn't think Norfolk had any cities. To be fair, a bit like Devon. Devon doesn't have any cities, does it?
I
don't know either.
I don't know. Can't think of any cities in Devon. I don't know.
Can't think of any cities in England.
Can't say I've ever been. Can you not? I'll do it.
I've been to Devon.
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
In fact, I feel like Devon is going to be a city now or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably
is. It's a county, isn't it, Devon? We need to stop talking because we're going to make ourselves seem really dumb.
I know.
Carry on.
Stop it now.
Driving.
Everyone's going to be like, how the fuck is she studying to be a nurse?
Literally.
So hopefully I'll continue driving there. We weren't talking about driving, we were talking about Norwich.
You just mentioned being a nurse. Let's talk about that for a bit. Because, can I just say, if you didn't realise, we didn't have a plan, so we're kind of just talking about anything, really.
Going off, You're
training to be a nurse. What's that like?
Oh my god, it's incredible. So I'll tell you a bit about it.
Yeah.
So from September to December, I was in lectures and seminars and like simulation sessions and lab
sessions.
Yeah,
what is that?
So like that's when you have like the bodies out and you're doing like CPR and injections and taking blood and stuff. So they were like the best lessons.
Right.
So we did all that, and then in January, up till when lockdown happened, we were in practice. So that's when you go to a hospital or community
like
or
placement.
Clinic placement. Yeah, sorry. Pardon me. And so I was in a vascular surgery ward.
Which is what?
Vascular, it's like arteries and veins and a lot of diabetic patients and stuff. So you do feel really out of your depth at first, but honestly by like the first
So was you actually doing stuff, or was you kind of watching, taking?
Well, it was like at first I was just watching stuff and like staying far back, and then I started to like wash people and like get people like really like little things like that, and then by the end of it was like injections and like
really
yeah,
really
injection.
Good
Stuff. Yeah,
what have you got it wrong? I don't know.
It's the pressure.
Bye Sharon.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, have I got some stories though? Yeah.
What?
I can't tell them on here because of patient confidentiality, I'm afraid.
Oh, sorry.
I know, I take it very seriously. Don't want to get kicked out of uni.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do once you finish uni then? Is there like different? I know.
Yeah, so like everyone's like, oh, so what does a nurse do? And it's like, oh my god, there's honestly hundreds of different nurses. So like your classic like hospital ward nurse is the one that like will go around taking blood and doing cannulization and like drips and injections and stuff, medication. Well, you're like band 5, band 6, band 7, like, and then you go up in your bands. I'm really interested in like things like tropical like disease and like sexual health and stuff. So I want to do a master's anyway, just because I love everything like that. Do a master's, then like go off to specialise in something.
Right.
Because I much prefer that rather than just doing nursing as a whole. Like I'd much rather do like nursing in sexual health or something, and then like work in like a clinic maybe. But yeah.
That's fair enough.
Really enjoy the hospital work, but you know when you just sort of can't see yourself doing it in the future. So yeah. I guess I'll just fall into it. I'll see what takes my fancy.
Where life takes you. Right. What was we saying?
Don't like to taste your own medicine.
I haven't heard that in ages.
No, me neither.
I just heard
Maybe
that.
from my mum.
My mum used to say that all the time.
Yeah.
Don't like the taste of your own medicine. Means like
you can give it, but you can't take it. Yeah. Right. Anyways,
podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah. Back to what we were doing. Right. What I mean, the first bit was uni in general. Then we've just spoken a bit about nursing. What should we speak about now? First bit was kind of living away when it wasn't too much about uni. Let's talk about that. So
you have quite a few questions about living away, so just ask me.
Okay. Well, right. Okay. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I think I'm not going to be very good at. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not very clean. I am clean. I'm not very tidy.
I don't think you are. Yeah.
No.
No
why?
offense.
What are you trying to say? No, I'm not very I'd say I'm organised. Mm-hmm. Like I know where everything is. It's all on the floor. I'm joking. No,
yeah.
it's just
but it's true. It's like my room would be such a mess, and then somebody will move something because they're trying to clean it, and I'm like, no, because that's where I wanted it. Yeah, and as well, like when my room is tidy, it's like I have hooks for like my sleep mask and my keys, and like I'm quite organised. Yeah, I get bullied for my sleep mask.
I can't sleep in
Me
there.
neither. It needs to be pitch black.
This is what I get worried about. Like when I go to uni, like there's certain things that I do that I'm worried people are gonna not judge, but like won't do it the same way.
Well, it's funny because everyone obviously has their own little room. It's so weird going into other people's rooms and just thinking we have such a different life. Yeah, like mine was very like just honestly, I must have had like thousands of pictures up in my room, and then like you go into someone else's room, it was just study notes everywhere, like all the doctors' rooms, study notes everywhere, and then you go into like some rooms and it would just be like
nothing.
Sort of, no, okay, I wasn't going there, but yeah, just like little.
Oh, I thought it switched off then.
Drug dungeons.
Oh right, right, fair enough. I was going to ask, when you first move in, how much did you move in, like to your room? Did you decorate it all there and then, or did you kind of slowly?
I 100% bought way too much. Honestly, just ridiculous stuff. Like
just moved loads
just everything. Like just little things that I thought, oh, that would look cute. Like just a million like fake plants and stuff. Like, I just didn't need it.
Because I don't want to be the person that doesn't move hardly anything in. Everyone's like, where's all your stuff? And I also don't want to be the person that brings their whole house with them. That
was me, and my entire wardrobe. And
because there's certain stuff like if I don't take a cheese grater or something, I'm not gonna need a cheese grater.
My cheese grater was nicked in the first week.
Was it?
Yeah, everything was fucking nicked.
Just when you came and moved
and you
out,
just
your mum was
find
like,
it
"Where's
in
all the
someone
stuff that you
else's
brought?" And you're like,
honestly,
still got.
It was. Oh yeah, no, it really pissed me off. But like, you just end up like using other people's stuff. But yeah, still never,
That's fair enough.
No, I think I found my cheese grater like in the last week, just before I moved out, and it was like covered in cheese still, like mouldy cheese. We're not going to get into my kitchen because oh my god, the amount of times we got like fined for that shit. It was awful.
Yeah, because your cleaner didn't really like you, did they?
She honestly said we were the worst people she's like
really?
Ever met. Not us as people, but just dirty wise. Not me myself. We had these 3 boys. Right. Who I love to pieces, but holy shit, were they the messiest people I've ever met. Just like, I don't mind if you've made your breakfast and you've left your cereal bowl out and you're going to wash it when you get back from your lectures because you've been in a rush. Everyone does it. But when you leave that cereal bowl out for 7 fucking weeks, please get rid of it. I'm sorry, I know you said no swearing in this. I've been swearing all this time.
Cereal's difficult as well because you have to, if there's any cereal left, you kind of have to...
just that mouldy milk. It was absolutely horrid. I don't like cereal anyway, let alone like...
Surely at one point someone would have just said to him, "You're here now, can you go and do it?"
Yeah, oh my god, all the time.
I'm going to be that person.
No, like, trust me, it's the best way to do it, like, all the time. And I think because I was mates with them, it was alright. I'd be like, stop being such a skank, like, go clean your stuff. And then they just laugh it off and then they do it again.
And then it'd almost turn into a joke to see how long they could leave it there for.
It really would, though. And, like, I don't know, I wasn't one of these people that was really butthurt by it, but, like, I had people in my flat that didn't want to cook there anymore, and that's just horrible. Like, if they don't want to cook in their own flat because it's making them poorly, like...
Oh, God.
Honestly, the amount of times I got poorly in first year, and it probably was because of that kitchen.
Oh, God. That
and the
doesn't
alcohol.
make me... Yeah, probably, yeah. Did you do a lot of cooking? You, personally?
See, when I'm home, cooking is, like, one of my favourite things to do. I love cooking. I love baking. Like, I'm so up on that. I feel like when I'm at uni, because it's just for me, I feel like it's so difficult. Like, I won't make, like, a whole pie or like a whole lasagna because it's just me eating it. And I feel like it's such a waste.
So no one would make food for the whole...
We did towards the end when we all got really close. Like, I'd come back from placement and my flatmates would have made me like a big curry and stuff. I know. So that was lovely towards the end. Like, things, you like learn how to like put things in the freezer and keep them for weeks and like you learn in the end. But I'll be honest, considering how much I love cooking, I really didn't cook that much. Yeah, that's fair. Jacket potato every night, beans on toast.
So you learned, didn't you?
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
That's fair enough. Because, I mean, with you being, like, such an animal rights activist, like, did you have to make kind of, like, vegan food and... No, because you are. You're you know...
No,
you're vegan.
Love animals. I'm not vegan. I've
vegan.
Never, ever been vegan.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's such a lie.
I have never, ever been vegan.
You're vegetarian?
I was vegetariarian.
You was? Would you like to explain that? Oh, no, probably better.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sorry.
For personal.
Yeah, sorry. No, but you tried to be vegetarian. Was there any vegetarians that you lived with? I
made one of my... Well, yeah.
You made one? You made someone vegetarian.
My animal rights activism. Yeah, one of them turned... vegetarian. It was really funny because I was like, so when I went to uni I was vegetarian and she was like, yeah, she was like, oh, that's so weird, like, how do you not eat meat, you know, the classic. And then I stopped being vegetarian, she started, and now she's still vegetarian, so that's strange. But I remember, because I was just getting like really poorly because I'm not one of these people that is saying like, oh, because I don't eat meat I'll eat spinach or something. Like, I was like, oh, because I don't eat meat I won't eat anything. You know, because I'm dumb like that. But so I remember saying like, right, I've had it, I'm gonna stop being vegetarian. And I thought, what do I want my first meal to be? And I thought, a really dirty kebab, you know. So we all went out that night. It must have been about 1 a.m. Like, we hadn't gone out at all. Like, we were literally sober. We all like walked down to the kebab shop together, and I wanted a doner kebab.
Right.
So like the shaved lamb, right? And I got back, and because I'm like really stupid, actually ordered a shish kebab. Don't know how I managed that. Right. Oh my god!
And you were sober?
I was completely sober.
So did you not ask for a doner kebab?
No, it was like on an app. Like you had to go in, like order it on the app. It was really dumb. But for some reason in my head,
in the world,
no, I
kebab
know.
shops.
Yes, in the future.
Yeah.
And I just bit into it, and it's what I can imagine like a pig brain to taste like. It was absolutely horrific, and I was like, that's it, I'm being vegetarian again, like this is awful. Didn't eat it. So yeah, that was my first time of not being vegetarian after being veggie for like 3 years, or two years, whatever. But yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I feel like, do you know what? I feel like people get really annoyed at vegetarians and vegans, but I think a lot of it is.
I think a lot of people get angry jealousy. At vegans that scream it in their face.
Not even that. Like, yeah, they do, and it's a bit annoying, but I think that's just an excuse for people because they know vegetarians have more resilience than like they'd like to be that person.
I was going to say, I get
world.
Angry. I think if you don't want to be vegetarian, that's fine. Nobody's going to force you to. I get angry at people that get angry at vegetarians and vegans because I think, no, actually, what they're doing is really good for the planet.
But that's why people get annoyed, because they are slightly jealous.
Yeah, I think they are. I'd love to be vegan.
And it's just like they're just insulting them and putting hate on them just because they're like,
You've been a little bit of a hypocrite because I feel like you have like.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a funny joke, really.
Okay.
And it's like if you say about, can you lift that plate? Oh, you probably won't because you're, you won't be too weak.
Oh,
that's like a joke, isn't it? Like vegetarians, because they can't eat meat, they're like weak.
I've never heard that before, but okay.
Anyway, right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, back to uni, because we kind of got sidetracked a bit.
We did.
What was we talking? Yes. What was the last thing we said about uni? We were talking about like living in the kitchen,
like moving in.
Kind of,
oh my god, my kitchen,
What?
Just me dying from my kitchen.
Yeah. What? In terms of like the space and your things in the kitchen, because obviously you have your own separate rooms, and you have the kitchen, which is everyone's.
Yeah. Especially between 13 people.
Exactly. Yeah. So do you have different cupboards that are yours?
Yeah. So it was quite clever actually.
And are they locked?
We had lockers. So where we'd put all like
actual lockers or cupboards.
Yeah, literally literally lockers.
Right.
Like just rows of 13 lockers. Quite ugly, but they worked. And so I'd keep stuff like tins and stuff in my room, and then like out there I'd put like my bread and things that I would often reach to in the kitchen, and then I'd keep a lock on it. And then you also got your shelf in the fridge,
right,
which I think was enough space.
So was your fridge a 13 shelved fridge?
We had 3.
3 fridges?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
But even that wasn't enough.
No, I can't.
And you'd have like people's milk at the top where they'd like laid it sideways, and it's just like dripped
God.
onto everyone's food.
What
just
idiot.
Honestly,
no
fair,
wonder I have done that before.
We got so told off for our kitchen. We got a dartboard on the wall.
I know.
Chuck loads of darts at it.
And she left a note, didn't
she? And then, please do not leave holes in our wall.
And then
No, that was about something else. We basically every day I got back from placement, my friend Arthur, bless him, Kinder Eggs. I love Kinder Eggs. And he'd buy me them, and I'd get the toy out and I'd line them up along the top of our oven.
Right, okay.
I don't know why. It was just like a little thing that I always did. And so we had like 20 little figures of these like shitty little Kinder figures. And we got a note saying, do not leave these figures above the oven because that's a fire risk.
Right.
And then we left them there because we didn't care, like we just ripped down. And then we got another one. It was like, if you do this again, we will fine you. And my mate got one of these Uno cards, the Uno reverse card, and just stuck it up. And then next thing you know, we got another little letter
saying that's not funny.
It's not funny, but it will find you. But yeah, that just sums up our flat.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. What I think I'm just overthinking everything, to be fair, but like, I think there's just so much I'm
Everyone would also have, we got really told off for this, like every flat would also have like, I can't even think what the name of it was, but they'd have everyone's names in the flat, or like most people's names in the flat, and then like their kiss list, their shag list, their like, and then like one of my friends' flats put their cleaner on it.
Oh God.
And then we got an email, like the whole unit got an email like,
this isn't funny.
Sort this out.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? I thought the cleaners would be the ones that are kind of like fun and like you'd have a chat.
I liked our cleaner. Like she told us off a lot, but she was a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fun.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
What I just thought of a question a second ago. What was I gonna
sorry,
say?
I did interrupt you.
No, it's right. It's what was I going to say? What did I say? Yeah, no, I'm overthinking everything. Yeah, because one of the just like little stuff. Like, what about if you order a parcel? Like, where does it go? To reception?
Ours went to the post room.
Oh,
so,
post room.
Which we're a campus uni. I don't know what uni are you actually going to. I know it's in London, West London.
London South Bank.
London South Bank. Oh, I was way off.
What's a campus uni?
So it's all on campus. So you'd have all the flats on campus, you'd have your shop on campus, your laundrette on campus, all your lecture halls on campus. And you wouldn't have to travel anywhere.
That was like when I went to Swansea. Like they had there is like a city.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It had everything.
I describe it as like centre parks. Yeah. The way you just walked out, like you can do all your shopping there.
Whereas mine's like the you got like South Bank University, and then kind of round the corner, like from it is like the accommodation, which is
that's what a lot of
linked
unis are like
to
as
the
well.
university.
So that's not a campus uni.
No.
But anyway, so. We had a post room on campus, so if we'd get a little message saying your package has come, we'd go down to the post room. But I don't know, for you, I'm guessing it might just like go to your accommodation.
Or go to, I think there's people at the front desk.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go to them.
And then they probably put it in like lockers or something.
I suppose stuff like that I just like kind of learn as I go on, but like
I
don't have to like work a washing machine.
I was the same. I remember getting my friend to come with me the first time I did my washing, and I was like, they were like, how fucking privileged are you? And I was like, it's not that, like, I just generally have, and like, washing up. Oh my God, I've never done my own washing up in my life.
You have a dishwasher?
Oh,
I hope.
Well, exactly. No, but at uni you don't have a dishwasher. I mean, you might. I don't know. For £170 a week, you should.
Yeah,
but no, you have to do hand washing. I'm so glad I get a dishwasher next year.
Why don't you just take paper plates and you just chuck in the bin?
No, that's what Americans do. It's so bad.
Do they? No, that makes sense. Oh, and I suppose not for the environment.
Yeah.
You get so annoyed there. No, but I mean, cardboard. Is that the same thing?
I mean, it's still not great. No. It's just waste, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I suppose it'd be easier. I feel like I'm just going to try and eat. Did you eat out a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and. I don't eat a lot here, to be fair. I usually skip at least one meal. Sometimes I just have one meal a day.
I'll tell you what. Uni, I mean, I guess I was going to say about like the expense of a night out, but you're not really doing many nights out. But I was going to say like nights out are so cheap. Like I was saying to a friend the other day, like I make money on a night out. Like I'm not even joking. So basically in the club on our campus, so we have some clubs on campus as well. We have like little like plastic reusable cups that we get our drinks in.
Right.
And then if you give the cup back to the bar, you get £1.
£1? Why just collect cups up?
Exactly what I do. So I'll go back with like 40 cups. I'm like, there you go.
40 quid. I'd just go out even if I wasn't drinking.
I've made like,
I suppose people keep onto their cup thing because they want the pound.
I knew somebody that had made about £130 in a night.
Oh my God.
I know, and he was literally there like.
I'd just do that even if I just didn't want to go out. Treat it like a job.
But you just like nick everyone's cups. Yeah. They'd be like dancing with it like in their hand, and I'd be there like.
Well, everyone's having a good time. You're trying to grab cups.
But like you're drunk, and in your head it's like this is a great idea. I don't look weird at all. Like.
Just imagine everyone else dancing, having a good time, like listening to music, and like and Hannah just trying to get cups.
It was like at this Christmas party, everyone was wearing Christmas hats, and my friends dared me like, how many Christmas hats could Hannah get?
We haven't been on a night out.
We actually haven't.
No, which is a shame because when I turned 18, you was like one of the first people that I was thinking. Because I don't think people know actually how close we are.
We're quite close.
Yeah.
I was saying that the other day, like I was with some mates, and I think you Snapchatted me or something. They were like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Ellis." And they're like, "Why are you talking to Ellis?"
How do they not know who? And I'm joking.
How do they not know? And I was like, they were like, "Oh, why are you friends with Ellis?" Like,
who was this?
No, it was like,
who was it?
No. It was just some mates.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Tell me their name. Tell me their name. Tell me their name.
No,
who was it?
It's just like the
What's
girls.
their Instagram? I'm gonna message them.
Imagine. How do you not know who I am?
Yeah.
No, and they were like, "Oh, why are you messaging Ellis?" And I was like, "Because he's
my friend."
My friend. Yeah. And they were like, "Oh, I never knew that." And I was like, "Oh." I guess I don't really like to tell people.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
No, I feel like because we don't really do a lot, to be fair. But like I'd say we talk.
Went to Cambridge that time.
Right, let's explain this story. Okay. Do you want to explain that?
I think you should explain it.
No, I think you. No, you explain the Cambridge story.
Okay, so one time.
Right.
Should I tell the?
No. I'll tell the actual story.
Okay, you tell the story.
Yeah, the actual story. No, the actual story.
Yeah, tell the real one.
Yeah, so me and Hannah are on FaceTime one night, and we were speaking.
This is back, like, when? Like, you must have been, like, year 11 or something.
No, because I was setting up the podcast, so it would have been last year.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I thought I'd been a little bit more. I remember it was
like the last FaceTime call we had before you go to uni.
I do not believe that, because I went to school and told people. Which is really embarrassing.
No, so basically, me and Hannah were on FaceTime once, and we were thinking, like, we're quite close, but we don't have any funny stories to say yet. So we made up a story, about how we were in Cambridge one time. This is completely fake, but it's a story about how we went to like an underground concert. Like just someone that didn't
little
really
old guy and his guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and we were like
very
really fans of him. And then we got like lured into the toilets, which never really made sense to why we were.
It was a unisex toilet.
Oh, okay, it was, and then like some guy was like telling us to leave, and like you shouldn't be here, and like we was at some cult. But it's completely false. It never happened.
False.
The
thing that weirded me out was I told my friends. I don't know why. It's really cringy, but like I would tell my friends, they'd be like, "No way! Did that seriously happen?" And I'd be like, surely that story sounds like such BS. They're like, oh yeah, we accidentally turned up to a cult.
From their perspective, why would you just randomly lie about a story?
True. It was so. We got it in so much detail as well.
Yeah,
it was
we was
really
on FaceTime
detailed.
for about like a good couple hours.
I was going to say probably 5-6 hours at this point. Just
same.
So sad.
So then we'll say like, then we left.
Yeah.
But no. It was,
got to make sure we had the same story so it doesn't sound false. And then I went and told people the story because I thought it was funny. And you're like, Hannah, obviously I never told anyone.
I've never told anyone.
And if I did, it would have been a massive joke. And I was there like...
I've told people the story of how we made a fake story. But I've never told the actual story of how we went to Cambridge. We did go to Cambridge.
We did actually go to Cambridge
once,
to watch a play.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was part of a school trip.
Equus,
yeah.
It was Equus. And then we was part of
the Brexit protest.
Yeah. Anyway, good times, good times.
Fun.
Simpler times.
It really was. No global pandemic.
But then I still don't think people say now, like, I'd say now is quite a simple time in my life. I know, like,
I
about to go to uni and that.
Last year, I was saying to you though, wasn't I? Like, last year was the best year of my life, like ever.
Because we spoke about this earlier, didn't we? It really annoys me how some people. I'm not going to go too deep into this.
Yeah.
But some people always so negative about here and now, and they're always like, the next 6 months going to be my, going to be my time, and then every time you ask them, like, exactly, like you ask them in 5 months' time, oh, how's life been? They're like, oh, so shit. The next 6 months. It's like, why don't you just appreciate how you're living now? It's like at the end of every single year. Sorry, I'm getting a bit ranting now. At the end of every single year, like the last couple of days on social media, all I'll ever see is I think we can all agree 2018 was a really bad year for us all. And I'm there like, it really wasn't. I had a really good year 2018.
Yeah.
Like 2020 is a bit different because it genuinely was, it has been a bit shit. But everyone's just so negative about the year that's just been. Yeah. And they're like, next year's going to be my year. Yeah. And then even if it hasn't been that bad year at all, everyone's just like...
And then in like
a couple of years' time... I just want 2019 to be over. And I'm like...
And then in a couple of years' time, though, they'll be like, oh, I want 2019 back.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
like, oh, so it wasn't that bad, was
it?
People
just... I feel like people like being negative. It's really weird.
I think so. But that's just teenagers nowadays, really, isn't it?
Yeah, just teenagers for you.
It really is.
Right, anyway, we need to... like that photo.
It's so
we
cute,
really need to wrap this up.
Anything else you want to ask me?
I don't think so. How much one of them cameras? Because I really want one. Well, you didn't get yours. I believe your friend just gave that to you.
I know, she's the sweetest. Shout out Megan.
Shout out Megan.
Oh,
she gonna watch this?
Shout out all my friends. Yeah.
Shout out all your friends. Go ahead.
Right. Where do I start? Get the list out.
Megan.
Ellis.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for the help on uni advice. I think I'll probably title it something
just
like
message me if you need to ask anything else.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I will see everyone in a bit. I should probably say this, didn't say this in the last one. Like, subscribe, and follow me on...
Comment, turn post notifications on.
Yeah, I don't really know what any of that does, to be fair, but...
Or just notifies people when you post a new video.
Follow on us on all of the social medias. We're on Instagram. We're on Tumblr now.
Are you? Yeah. Ooh, I don't think anyone has Tumblr anymore.
But I thought I'd set it up because when you post on Instagram, you can upload it to Twitter, Facebook, and I wanted to tick them all, and then there's Tumblr at the bottom, and I thought I'll make a Tumblr account because then I can switch them all on.
Fair enough.
Do you want to shout out any of your social medias? No, not
particularly. I'm private, so I only accept people I know.
Oh, right, okay.
But
She's
can I go on, but
no, just will be requested. Anyway, thank you very much for coming on, Hannah. And I will see everyone in a bit. Goodbye.
Bye. I look like such a mess in this entire thing.
No, you don't. You're fine.
I do. Honestly, I kept looking at myself. I was going to say that was very nice of you.